about 10 more seconds because I just got the YouTube notification. Good evening. Why am I still getting audio? I don't know. There it is. Now it died. But good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I don't even know what good it is, but I'm good somewhere. This is the PepperPack Podcast, and I'm the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman.
And I am Dr. Pepper Doge, Richard.
And we are part of the PepperPack Podcast. But you guys know us. You love us. Well, maybe. If you're watching, you probably do. If not, then we should. But this is the PepperPack Pod. I can't. That's all, folks. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This is the PepperPack Podcast, and unfortunately, we do have to admit something. Every episode, we run into a little bit of a problem, and just in full transparency with you guys, the problem is we're thirsty. So let's solve this problem. And if you're thirsty, we invite you to no longer be thirsty with us. 1,
2.
23.
I actually have a major problem. I forgot to grab a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, here. I'll drink one for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I know we do these late at night too, so it's always fun to like, oh, how much do I want to drink before I go to bed? But no, missed you last night. I know it was busy, but we had a great time chatting with Dario and Connor, and it was fun. Got to talk to Connor about the Dippin' Dots and how they're only going to be around for like a month until the new Mario movie comes out. And he was saying like how the vendor at the little kiosk is like, yeah, we've reordered like 4 times, and they're not going to order much more. And they've already been throwing away all their ad merch or their just the advertisement stuff, the boards. And Connor's like, well, let me know when you get rid of it, and I'll throw it away for you. But yeah, it looks pretty sweet. I'm excited to. Hopefully, I can find it. And then I think the brats are supposed to be in stores today, so I'm gonna have to go check that out tomorrow. I didn't get a chance to go today after church. I was busy doing stuff at home and getting things ready for school, and soccer practice starts tomorrow. It's gonna be a crazy time. But Richard, speaking about time, it's a finicky concept that is. Because one might even say it doesn't exist. Have you ever even pondered that before?
On occasion, I've dabbled in the time as a construct thought for a little bit. I've dabbled on the other side just to kind of to think through it. Each time it has taken a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. So time to me is just like a label. As a math teacher, Jenny has 5 birds. 3 birds fly away. How many birds does she have? None, because it's a word problem. Jenny isn't real. Right? So time is a label that we assigned to show how much or how little we are doing of stuff. while we are alive. And it's a stead stand. I think it might be the only thing, granted, between military and the 12-hour prime meridian, after meridian, AM and
Mhm.
PM sequence, that the whole world agrees on. We're not metric system time zone and customary system time zone, although
Thank
there is
goodness.
stupid daylight saving times, but we won't even get into that.
Yeah, we
But
don't have time for that.
oh, you ain't lying. But let's just say if we had the time to go back and just view life when it was easier, when responsibilities were not so overwhelming and time consuming, what is your most beloved childhood memory? So that is our Pondering Pepper for March 1st, 2026. Question number 60 of the year, because this is day 60.
Mhm. Man, this is a fantastic question. I don't even have to give much thought to it because I mean it's my childhood, so I easily have a memory there. But it works because it is tied into Dr. Pepper, and it's a real thing too. I don't have to reach out for this one to find some relevance to Dr.
Mhm,
Pepper. But
mhm,
growing up, we my family was in another country because my parents were missionaries.
mhm,
Um, and the one sad thing, I mean, there's a lot of things there, but the one sad thing is this country doesn't have Dr. Pepper, and I don't believe it still does either. So that part was sad, but the beloved part about it is um, we we would occasionally take furloughs back to the U.S. and then when we came back to
mhm,
Ecuador, we'd bring
mhm,
shipments of Dr. Pepper with us.
mhm. Oh,
So one of our fun family traditions we do every Sunday is after church, we'd all get home, we turn the air conditioning on, we
yes.
we just cool the whole house down, play board games, and we'd all drink one Dr. Pepper to like really cherish that moment. Like
Now, is that one
Sunday
Dr.
was the
Pepper
day we
each, or
knew
did like y'all share one?
we it was one Dr. Pepper each
Mhm,
because that's only I say only. I know that number is going to be different for people. That would only be about 50 Dr. Peppers a year, um, in addition to the one you might get on your birthday and
mhm.
whatnot.
Yeah.
So, because we would bring back quite a bit, and it would last a while. So
Mhm,
that was something I always enjoyed, because there's that family togetherness, that
mhm,
Sunday afternoon when we weren't going anywhere, just cool the house down because it was always hot outside, um, and just spend time together playing board games, eating snacks, and drinking a Dr. Pepper because no one else in that entire country was drinking a Dr. Pepper.
mhm. Now that just gave me an idea because in 2010 I went to South Africa on a mission trip for 6 weeks, and they didn't have any Dr. Pepper. And on like the last week there, I celebrated my birthday, and we happened to find Dr. Pepper at the gas station across the street from our hostel. And you believe me, you guys know how obsessive I get with things. And every gas station, restaurant, grocery store, convenience store, anything we went to, I was asking, looking for Dr. Pepper. People looking at me like I was crazy. The one spot we found it was like I said, the gas station literally across the street, 50 feet from our hostel. And I'm like, all right, thank you, Lord. So I got to buy multiple cans. And when we went to do like outreaches on the college campuses, I took it with me. And I got to share Dr. Pepper with some of the guys that never had it before. So I'm thinking we need to be like Dr. Pepper missionaries. We go introduce people to Dr. Pepper and then talk to them about Jesus.
I mean, that's almost like evangelical brand ambassador at that point.
Yeah, I mean, we get the spirit of the Lord in them and a little bit of caffeination or caffeine.
Hmm.
Mhm. I think that'd be a great idea.
That'd be cool.
Dr. Pepper or any local churches, if you want to caffeinate us, send us out, bless us, we'll take it.
Man, there's a pun in there that I didn't quite finish working out. Something about soteriology, like soteriology and soda urology, the study of salvation.
Mm-hmm.
It's in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else can do the work for me.
Mm-hmm. All right, now you got me thinking. What is it? Eschatology, the study of the scriptures.
Yep.
Eschatology.
You could do sipterology.
Mm-hmm. Sip on scripture. We could be um, sipping with scripture. That's a whole nother podcast right there that we could do branching off this, where we can just do a little Bible study while we drink Dr Pepper. Oh, that'd be a fun way to use this. I might look at this. My wife's gonna be happy. I have another thing to do. I'm like, it's not Jesus though, so it's okay. Um, but no, yeah. So my childhood memory goes way back because I believe I'm older than you. With my medical years, I think I'm 54 or 55.
Yeah, I
I
think I
just,
think you got me
yeah.
beat.
Um, with my non-medical years, I'm 37. So, but
We're very close.
mhm. This is one of the first photos I've found of myself with Dr Pepper. So that's one of my first memories of Dr Pepper. It was great. People always ask me when I had my first Dr Pepper, and I was like, I was born liking Dr Pepper.
You were also weighing in at 10 pounds 23 ounces.
Dude, now I got to go look at my birth certificate because I'm like, I don't think I was a 10 pound. I know I wasn't a 10 pound baby. I'm a short guy, but like that would have been funny. Oh man, I should have told my wife that we're gonna have a baby that's 10 pounds, 20 pounds. She would have like be like, nope, leave, sleep on the couch, don't ever touch me. Oh, that would have been funny. But no, my most beloved childhood memory. I have a lot of memories from my childhood. I had a very good memory growing up. I have photographic memory up until my car accident. So I could, you give me an event, I could describe it in more detail than you'd probably even care to listen to. I always want to go back to my old house and knock on the door and be like, hey, I used to live here and I can prove it because I can draw you to scale this blueprint of this house and where outlets and everything are and what light switches go to what unless you've rewired stuff. Um, but I know that might be creepy, but I don't care. I'll bring him a Dr. Pepper. Door to door is Dr. Pepper. That's another. That might be a way to talk to people about Jesus too. But no, yeah, I growing up, like I've shared before, we didn't get to have a lot of soda, so I drank a lot of the different sodas. Um, I don't like lemon lime at all anymore, but before it made me really sick one time. Surge was a one that I enjoyed.
Mm.
I think because it had a lot of sugar in it, and if you didn't know, I like to talk a lot, and so that just fueled my chatterboxness ability thing. Um, but yeah, we always had to have Kool Aid, and then we wouldn't even get to put the full amount of sugar in because my mom would water it down, and it always had to be pink lemonade or lemonade because she didn't want it to stain our carpet or the furniture because my mom had home daycare and we spill stuff, we're kids. Um, but yeah, I remember when we moved to Kansas and I got a job and I was able to buy my own things. And Dr. Pepper was what I bought, and that's just what I wanted. I didn't care for the other sodas, and I became very much. I didn't become. I've always been a person of habit. This
Mhm.
is what I like. This is what I'm going to drink. This is what I'm going to eat. This is what I'm going to order. This is the store I'm going to shop at. These are the teams I'm going to support. I don't jump around. Probably because I don't have the money to afford that commitment to all those different things. But yeah, so I think growing up, just drinking a lot of Dr. Pepper. Um, one one of my favorite, maybe not my beloved memory, but one of my favorite memories of drinking Dr. Pepper was probably, I think I was in college, my freshman year when I did the um, 27 cans in one day. That was a good day. Um, but a actual beloved memory. I know for my seventh birth, no, it wasn't my seventh birthday. That's when I got baptized. Probably like my 10th birthday. I got to have a party up in Kansas City, and my family worked it out because I have family in Kansas City. That Casey Wolf, the Chiefs mascot, was at my party. That was pretty cool.
That is
Um,
pretty cool. I like how you just said it so casually, like it was no big
I
deal.
don't, we go way back. That was so 98. Um, oh, another beloved childhood memory, and you can join in on this one too if you like. I survived Y2K.
Hmm.
I know that was crazy. I think a memory that's burned into every mind of anybody that's still alive from the mid '90s is a like the dial-up internet,
That was my ringtone for a little bit in
or the
college.
busy signal on a phone when you pick it up.
Hmm.
Mm. Um, I have a lot of memories of playing soccer growing up. I remember telling the coach that I didn't like the position he put me in, and he wanted me to stay on defense. And I said, nope, I'm the everything position. I'm going to run around and do everything. And then I started doing it. He's like, okay, you actually have the energy and speed to do that. So go ahead, keep it. You can be the everything position.
That's funny.
And I was like, all right, I like this. Going to Nebraska football games as a kid, I remember my dad is a fast walker. People think I walk fast. He would just go, and we had to keep up with him. So I always remember duking and dodging and stuff. Um, I don't remember this specific thing, but I've been told it by my parents. I was almost kidnapped in California once. We were at Knoxbury Farm, and I was riding one of those little horse rides. It's like a nickel thing, and it just goes up and down over and over again, you know?
Hmm.
And I was on it, and some guy picked me up off of it and started walking away with me. And my dad ran him down and said, "Hey, that's my kid." And his story was, "Oh, he grabbed the wrong kid." Which honestly could have been. It's amusement park, and we're all there. And back in those days, everyone had the same haircut, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Um, but my parents always joke, "Man, we should have let him take you. He would have got sick of you talking in 5 minutes, and we would have made him pay to give you back."
that's funny. A reverse ransom.
Mhm. Man, I know how to get rich now. I just go sit at people's houses and tell them I'll leave when they pay me. It's not a bad idea. I'm gonna house sit, but I'm not leaving until you pay me. Oh yeah, those are some good beloved memories. Um, think about TV shows. What are some of your beloved childhood TV shows? I just say that because I see over in my yonder peripheral view over here, I have my complete series DVD collection of Boy Meets World, and that just instantly threw memories galore in my mind.
So mine were primarily cartoons.
Hmm.
Uh one of the top ones being SWAT Cats.
I don't know if I ever watched Saw Cats.
Yeah, it was very short, 2 seasons. It got canceled because it was listed as too violent for the cartoon nature, but it's like it really wasn't in comparison to most others. But SWAT Cats was definitely one of my favorites. If that is one that I'd be happy if they rebooted and brought
Hmm.
back. Like I don't care at this point.
Hmm.
So SWAT Cats. Um, totally forgot the name of it, but G Force. That was another cartoon that I really enjoyed.
Hmm.
That was really like an Americanized version of a Japanese show, which I already forgot what it was called. But G Force was pretty fun. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I
Um,
grew up on Dragon Ball Z.
see that is one that I'm eventually going to carve out some time to go back and binge watch the whole series because I've never seen it.
So it starts with Dragon Ball, which I saw some of those episodes, but not a lot of them. And then Dragon Ball Z, like I remember I watched the first time Goku went Super Saiyan on Nappa when he was fighting Frieza.
Hmm.
That was probably like one of the coolest things in cartoon history. And to say that I watched that one live, because you didn't have DVRs back then.
Right.
It was you either watched it, and but now there's so many. Like I was looking through my digital movies and the things you could buy, and they have an anime sale right now. So I was like, oh, maybe they have some of the Dragon Ball. There's like 7 different branches of Dragon Ball. There's like Broly and Z and X and Resurrection. I'm like, I don't even know it. I just want the old school classic Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
But
Yeah, a good chunk of the shows on Cartoon Network I
hmm.
was really fond of
Hmm.
growing up. I was trying to think if there was anything like non-cartoon related as a kid I liked.
Did
Oh,
you? Did you ever watch
Bill
TGIF?
Nye. No, I didn't. But
Oh
Bill
yeah.
Nye the Science Guy. That was like
Yep. Hmm.
a great thing.
Yeah, TGIF was always, thank goodness it's Friday. It was on like channel 10 or channel 12 every Friday.
Well, most of my childhood was also spent in another country, so
Oh, this is true.
yeah.
This is true. I didn't
So
think about that.
there was some regional things and then
Mm,
some Universal Cartoon Network
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. No, but Boy Meets World, if you've never seen it, is probably the greatest TV show ever.
Mm, I'll have to add that to my list of
I
shows
would,
because
I
I
would.
have been over the past year going back through and watching shows that I've missed. Like Malcolm in the Middle. I'd never seen that. I ended up
See,
watching that all the way
I
through.
was alive when that was going on. It just wasn't
Mm,
one of the ones I watched.
mhm.
But no, I will with a passion fight as hard as I would about Dr Pepper being the best soda that Boy Meets World is the greatest TV show.
I'll have to check it out.
See,
I'll add
like I
that to
said,
my
I have the
list.
entire DVD series, but I'm hoping like I can find it on like um, Fandango sometimes, so I can buy the digital version.
Does it not let you scan that code, or is it not recognizable as a
No,
disc to digital?
I think it's probably too prior or copyright leases or what's
Mm,
available type of stuff. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. They used to be able to do disc to digital, but when it's the company's been bought and resold so many times, I don't know what all is allowed anymore.
yeah.
But oh, the fond childhood memories. Oh, I also now as I say fun, I think of all the embarrassing things that happened to me as a child. But I've not drank enough Dr Pepper to share those.
Right. Also, you don't have to worry about it because back when we were kids, there weren't cameras everywhere to record
Mm.
all the dumb things we did.
Yeah, but like I said, I have a photographic memory, so they're burned into my mind. The stupid things I said and did. But yeah, no, I remember playing soccer a lot. I remember I did Bible quiz, and I was talking to my students about this the other day because I have my fact pack, um, which was like some 300 or 600 questions of different difficulty, and I had to have them all memorized. Uh, and so I was a top quizzer in the state of Nebraska multiple years. I remember going to state, and there was a kid named Joey. Probably not ever going to watch this podcast, but if he ever does, Joey from Kearney, if you did Bible quiz in the 90s in Nebraska, bring it on. I'm still studying. So I had my kids pulling out random questions and just reading me the questions, and I was able to finish the questions and answer. And like, how do you have this all memorized? I was like, dude, my memory used to be really good. Then I got hit by a truck and just jacked everything up. But oh yeah, there's lots of fond memories. It's always fun to sit and think and go back.
Mhm.
But well, hopefully in 20 years we can look back on the start and run of the Pepper Pack podcast.
As you celebrate what, like the 23rd anniversary of the Pepper Pack? I mean, it's longer than
The
that at that
on the
point, but
underground Pepper Pack, yeah. You will not get rid of me. I'm honestly waiting for an email from Dr. Pepper to be like, hey, you need a cease and desist. And
nah.
I'm like, you need to caffeinate and distribute.
That would require more effort than they put into the Pepper Pack in this last year.
Oh, hold on. Get ready to say that again. Don't say it yet. I gotta find something. I don't know what the sound effect is. Okay, say it again.
That would require a little bit more effort than they put into the Pepper Pack the entire last year. That's
Oh,
great.
I want to hear what this one is because I always click it. Yeah, that would not have.
Like we were thinking back to being our childhood, you know, the classic 90s. Oh, get back! I'm being teleported back in time, and the video goes
Remember.
into the water Ripley effect.
Mm-hmm.
If
Oh
only
man,
we knew.
yeah. But no, this has been good. I've enjoyed this trip down memory lane. I'm glad we were able to carve out the time.
Hmm.
But Richard, I just drank the last of that Dr Pepper, so I got to get another one.
You gotta get another one for me.
Because you can't end on an empty can, and that way you can say you drank a can vicariously through me.
The ABCs of Dr. Pepper. Always be consuming.
Mm. Or I thought it was ask, be grateful, and consume.
That works too.
We got to start this whole other Bible study Bobcat podcast with Dr. Pepper. Well, I'll have so much fun with it. But yeah, no. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Whether you joined us for 23 seconds or 23 minutes, it's been a blast just chatting and just having fun. If you would be so kind, go ahead and hop on our link tree. You have access to all our different social media. We'd love to connect with you. Like, share, comment, follow, hit the bell. Um, I'm going to start a contest here in a little bit that if you share our podcast social media with your friends and can email us like a screenshot that you've shared it with us, I'm going to put you in a drawing. I'm going to buy a bunch of our podcast stickers and then I'll be mailing them out. So really not hard to do. It doesn't cost you any money and you get a cool sticker that you can then help us rep the podcast. But yeah, that'd be awesome. And then while you're there, check out our Redbubble store because our Redbubble has a bunch of cool things. Connor was here last night talking about some new designs that he wants to work on as he can get some time. So I'm excited to see what he is going to come up with. But without any ado further, stay safe, stay caffeinated, be blessed, be a pepper, and until we drink again, I'll see y'all next time.